Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Lawrence High School Student of the Month virtual recognition ceremony for the month of April 2022. My name is Ms. Eke, one of the assistant principals here at Lawrence High School. We are continuing our monthly virtual Student of the Month ceremony in order to continue recognizing our students who are doing amazing things both inside and outside of the classroom. The students we're honoring today exemplify the very best of Lawrence High School in many regards, whether it is their academic achievement, artistic proficiency, athletic prowess, the strength of character that they display on a daily basis, or most likely a combination of some or all of the above. The Student of the Month Award is an opportunity for us to recognize all of the ways our students contributed to the overall fabric of Lawrence High School. If you don't know how the nomination process works, each staff member is only allowed to nominate one student per year for Student of the Month. We spread those staff nominations out over 8 months from October to May. Think about it this way. The student we are honoring today are not just students of the month, but for these teachers and staff members, they are their students of the year. And we'd like to personally thank each and every one of our students of the month for helping to make our school the incredible place that it is. Students will be mailing home your Student of the Month certificate along with a few souvenir copies of this month's program booklet, just as you would receive at our traditional in-person event. In this video, you'll be hearing a few words about each student from the staff member who nominated them. So without further ado, we'd like to turn it over to our first nominating staff member.
Hey, welcome all the award winners for April's Student of the Month. I'd like to congratulate all the award winners. I have the benefit of introducing our athlete of the month for April, and that is Robert Kelly. Kind of like a transitioning from the winter to the spring. Robert played basketball in the winter where he started as a sophomore, really contributed greatly off the bench. Robert did a fantastic job playing defense for the boys basketball team, grabbing tons of rebounds, making three-pointers frequently in their games. And now Robert sets his sights on spring and baseball. Last year, as a freshman, Robert started for the varsity team at first base. This spring, he is transitioning over to shortstop, and Robert, Coach Scepter, looks for Robert to be a huge contributor to this spring's baseball team. In addition to Robert's athleticism, and he's starring on the basketball court and on the baseball diamond, Robert has a 3.3 grade point average. And just like Coach Robert in middle school, he's just a tremendous young man. He's going to have a great future, extremely hard worker, and just overall, just a great kid, a great person, great personality, very happy-go-lucky young man, and really pleased to announce Robert Kelly as April's Athlete of the Month. Robert, we look forward to watching you on the baseball diamond and continued success in the classroom. Again, congratulations to all the April Student of the Month award winners. Keep everything going. Take care.
Hi, how are you? My name is Miss Harvey, and I am here to present my Student of the Month for Family and Consumer Sciences. I have selected Nate Kunkel as my Student of the Month. I currently have Nate in clothing and fabrics. From our first time together, Nate has been super excited to be in the class. The first day, he started off answering questions, asking questions, and really being engaged in our getting to know you activities. Throughout our time together, we started off with a hand-sewn pillow, and Nate did such an intricate design on his. He included more stitches than required. He spent so much time and effort on his pillow, and then he gave it to his grandmom. He actually recorded a video and shared it with me when I saw him after he gave it to her as a gift. It was such a sweet gesture, and it was very sweet of him to show me as well, so I could kind of see her reaction. She was proud, and I was also very proud of his hard work. Then we've moved into our machine sewing, and from the first day of learning to thread the machine and practicing with that, Nate has excelled. Nate helps other students, which I extremely appreciate because there's one of me and he grasps the information very quickly and helps whoever is in need. If somebody's struggling and is calling my name and I know what they need help with, I'm like, Nate, can you go over there and help? And he does without hesitation. He is just the most incredible sewing student that I could ask for, and student in general. I wish we had a second sewing class or an advanced sewing class, and we've discussed it as a class. Nate has created an interest sign-up sheet so we can share with administration that there is interest in a higher advanced sewing class. He is at the top of the list. He's announced it to the class. He's really pushing for it because he enjoys the class so much. His personality overall is just so sweet. He is very kind and open and can chat with anybody. And I love that about him. Overall, Nate is just an incredible human, an incredible student, goes above and beyond, and the class would not be the same without him. I am so glad I got to meet him this year and that Nate is a part of my class. I hope he's successful in finding enough interest for an advanced sewing class so I can have him again as a sewing student. Nate, congratulations. You are amazing. Bye.
Hi, my name is Sharon Jo Kim, and I teach sophomore English, American Literature. Every year, I look forward to the opportunity to select my student of the month. Well, in fact, it's my student of the year since each teacher gets to choose one student on their respective month. So it gives me great pleasure to announce my student of the month/year is Cody Bartels. From the very beginning of the school year when I met Cody, he presented as a quiet leader. He had this ability to, although he was probably one of, as I said, one of my more soft-spoken or quieter students in the class, he did have this ability to make his presence known. Cody has always worked consistently to achieve the goals set for English 2. He really has demonstrated that he cares about learning and strives to do his best. In many ways, Cody has been a quiet leader in the class. The reason, however, why I've chosen him to be my student of the month this year is because he is the one student that has grown the most in the area of his social and emotional growth. And what I mean by that is Cody also presented as being very shy and not that eager to always to speak up in class and to answer questions. But over time, Cody and I have established a trust and a bond and a real strong rapport as it relates to a student-teacher relationship. And Cody has blossomed, and I'm very delighted to see his growth. So an example of Cody's growth is in marking period 1, he would do his work, he completed work on time, but he didn't always volunteer to share out his answers. In marking period 2, when I would call on Cody, he would speak up. Sometimes he would say, I pass, or shake his head and say that he didn't want to participate. In marking period 3, most recently, we had an assignment where students had to, for their class participation grade, they had to read a paragraph of an article on F. Scott Fitzgerald. And I prefaced to the class and got to get them prepared that everyone was expected to read to get their class participation grade for that day. I kind of glanced at Cody and I, silently gave him the thumbs up to give him that encouragement, and he nodded, letting me know that he was prepared to fully participate in this activity. When it was Cody's turn to read, he actually read an entire paragraph out loud, and from the rest of that period was fully engaged and fully participating. And immediately I saw his growth. I was seeing glimpses of it little by little, that Cody was, really changing, having this metamorphosis, if you will, into a more fully engaged class participant. Another example of Cody's growth in his social and emotional growth in our class is that, as you know, sophomores had to do their sophomore service project where they had to do community service somewhere either in the school or in the local community at large. Cody was pretty adamant that this was not something that he was excited about doing, but through working together as a team with Cody, with his case manager, Dr. Sherbakoff, as well as with getting the support from his parents at home, Cody was able to complete his service project by working during his resource periods in the library in order to satisfy not only the graduation requirements for sophomore year, but as he also earned a grade, an assessment grade for completing the service project. So these two examples were clearly examples that Cody devoted, himself and had the courage to overcome some challenges that he had where he wasn't very excited about participating and speaking up in class. Now that we're in marking period 4, Cody comes into class with more confidence. He, is smiling, and I'm hearing his voice more in class, and he's become a fully engaged and active participant in the class. So it is for these reasons that I feel Cody is most deserving of the accolade of Student of the Month. Cody, congratulations to you. You have come so far, and I'm very proud of your accomplishment. And it's been a delight to see you grow this year. Keep up the good work, and I know you can continue to shine in my class and continue to shine in all of your classes as you look forward to ending out your sophomore year and embarking on your junior year next year. Congratulations.
Hi everyone, my name is Emily Palumbo. I am an English teacher here at the high school as well as one of the Freshman Academy co-advisors. This month, the freshman teachers selected as their Freshman Academy Student of the Month as Grace Moran. Grace, your teachers are constantly impressed with your positive energy and enthusiasm that you bring to class each day. They appreciate and respect your work ethic and participation. I am lucky enough to teach Grace this year, and I can speak personally, she is a ray of sunshine and she brings passion to each class. She is a leader and she's always willing to voice her opinion and encourages her classmates to participate as well. I am so proud of how well she's been doing in all of her classes this year and how much she contributes to the school district. Not only does Grace continue to do well in her academics, she participates in theater and she's constantly being involved and has shown us that she's able to maintain that work-life balance, and I've been so impressed with that. Grace, we thank you so much for your hard work. All your teachers have echoed that you are so hardworking and kind and passionate, and we feed off of your energy, and we appreciate it very much so. So we hope that you continue to work hard and grow, and we are very proud of you, and we were all happy to be your teachers this year. Congratulations.
Good morning. My name is Dana Williams, and I had the honor of selecting an April Student of the Month for Health and Phys Ed. My selection this month, and it's kind of neat for my entire school year, is Paige Lamson. Pager, you are the best. Not only is she a phenomenal student in health and phys ed, but I also get to coach her in the spring on the softball field as well. So for health and phys ed, Paige is always an active participant in class. She always comes in with a positive attitude. Her assignments are not only done on time, but they're incredibly thorough. In class discussion and health class, she's always an active participant. And I gain a lot of insight from a lot of her comments in the health classroom. In phys ed, she has fun, and that's what PE really is all about. She's active. She's great with her classmates. She always includes everyone, but she just has a good time in there. And she happens to be very good at athletics as well. So, as far as being an A student, it's an understatement for Pager because she brings all the intangibles as well to health and phys ed. So congratulations on being my Student of the Month, Paige. It is well earned and well deserved. A little side note as well is she's also a phenomenal softball player for our school here at Lawrence. Paige, like I said, not only is a phenomenal player, she's my senior captain. She was also elected captain as a junior. That says a lot about a student athlete when, as a junior, her teammates saw her as such a leader that they selected her as captain that year as well as an underclassman. But Paige she leads by example every day. She'll do the jobs that maybe people don't always want to do. She'll carry equipment if it needs to happen. And she pays attention to details of the game. Her mind for softball is phenomenal. But the reason that I love coaching her is she's such a good teammate. She truly wants what's best for her team. And she shows that in the off season. Her effort in the off season is second to none. It really does pay off. She recently hit her second of her career walk-off home run to win the game in the 7th inning this Saturday. And she also did it last year against Ewing. It's just such a testament to her character and her mentality, her toughness. And we're just so happy to have her here as part of our program. She's going to be greatly missed next year, but I know that, Pager, I know that you're going to be on to bigger and better things. So congratulations.
Hi, my name is Ms. Rosario. I am Kelly Santello's math teacher. She is who I'm nominated for Student of the Month this year. I've had Hallie for 2 years. Last year I had her for Honors Algebra 2, and this year I have her for Honors Pre-Calc. I chose Hallie because she works so hard in my class. Last year, she had a bit of a struggle transitioning into my class, but she rose to the challenge. She just showed me how much hard work she could put in and effort. She really wanted to do well. At the end of the year, she wasn't sure if she wanted to continue, and I'm so happy she did in Honors Pre-Calc because she has done a great job this year. She is top of my class. I hope she knows what a huge accomplishment it was. It's really hard to transition in, and then to rise to be at the top of the class happens almost never. So I just like to let her know how wonderful I think she is and what a bright, smart girl, and showing me how much effort she put in here tells me that she's going to achieve any of her goals in the future. Hard work is so much more important than any of the classes you take in high school. It's learning how to survive challenges and make the best of it and rise to the occasion. And she has done all of those things. So congratulations, Hallie. And I'm so glad you've been part of my class. And I'm so impressed by you every day. So keep working and best of luck next year. I know you'll be amazing in college.
Hi, I'm Mr. Foster, and I'm nominating Tess Adolph as my April Student of the Month. I have had the absolute pleasure of getting to know Tess in my English 1 class for the past few months, and without a doubt, she is a very hardworking, kind, and considerate student. She is always volunteering to read aloud in class. She always does so with such enthusiasm and always with a smile on her face. She is always participating and adding such great additions to our conversations, both in our whole group discussions as well as our small group discussions. She's always curious to see what her friends have to say, what they want to include, and she also just does a really great job of always checking in with her peers. I often hear her asking how their weekends were, how their morning is going, and she's just always there to offer support and help them out whenever they need it. So without reservation, I nominate Tess for this April Student of the Month award, and I believe she is an awesome, awesome student. Congratulations, Tess.
Hi, my name is Debbie Randall, and I'm here to present my student selection for Student of the Month for April. This year I've selected Thulasi Ram as my Student of the Month. This is the second time I've had Thulasi in class. I had her as a freshman in Honors Biology and now as a senior in AP Biology. In both instances, Thulasi has proven to be an excellent student. For AP Biology, she has everything that a teacher could ask for. She has enthusiasm, she has a love of the subject, she has curiosity. And all of these things just make her a well-rounded student of science. She had this same enthusiasm as a freshman, and I'm so happy that I see that it has continued into her senior year. She'll be the first one to ask a question. She'll be the first one to think outside of the box. She's the first one to wonder about something and then actually raise her hand and ask a question about it in class, which shows that she's engaged, she's thoughtful. And these are the things that you really want in an AP biology student, or in any student for as far as that goes. Thulasi, I hope that you continue to have this enthusiasm for learning, and I wish you just the most success possible. Thank you.
Hello, I am Miss Q, Miss Quddus, known to the kids as Miss Q, and I teach 10th grade chemistry. And I am here to proudly announce the Student of the Month for me for the month of May. I present to you Tristan Stewart. Tristan is amazing in every which way. He walks into the class every single day on time, ready to learn with all his materials out as and when needed. He's on task. He seems to understand the concept being taught. He volunteers answers. He raises hand to, ask questions if there is any need for that. Extremely polite, respectful, does what is expected of him, on task all the time, hands in homework and classwork, on time, dead on. Tristan brings so much to the class. He's ready to help anyone and everyone at the drop of the hat. I remember an incident when I said, "Oh, it was so hot and I was so thirsty," and I just said that as just matter of fact. The next thing I know, I see him dip down into his backpack, pull out a water bottle, brand new one, run to my side, and was like, "I heard you said you were thirsty. Would you care for water?" That just warmed my heart, and that's Tristan. That's Tristan for you. Ready to help anyone. Anyone in the room doesn't have a pen or a pencil or a writing utensil, Tristan always has one. At the end of the day, at the end of the period, I have him fourth period on an A day. And every day he's the first one to come in and he's the last one to leave. He's always wishing me have a good weekend, have a good day. Amazing, just all good things to Tristan. So Tristan, I am so proud to present the Student of the Month award to you. You deserve it. Congratulations, Tristan. Bye.
All right, Water. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right. So each year we get to pick a Student of the Month. So it's really like Student of the Year because we get one selection a year. And you are the person we picked as our Student of the Month for the month of April. Obviously, you're such a tremendously hard worker and such a nice young lady and so positive in class.
Yes, you work well with everyone. You're like our go-to. We know you're going to participate with lots of happiness. So you bring lots of joy to the class. Thank you.
And you laugh at my jokes.
Yes,
that's the number one thing. You laugh at my jokes. Oh. You should only cry when I sing because it's so moving. But that's so congratulations, and I hope your family knows how big a deal this is because it is really nice to be honored in this way.
All right, awesome job. We're proud of you. Bye.
Hello, my name is Mr. Rowe, and I'm a teacher of advanced placement United States history. And it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the Social Studies Department Student of the Month, Ethan Wang. Ethan has been my best student so far this year, and I teach all the advanced placement United States history classes. And he has been head and shoulders above the rest of his peers in his performance since the start of the year. He has often set the curve on multiple choice tests. I often use the highest grade, and frequently, mostly, always is Ethan. He becomes the curve. He does great on multiple choice. And more than that, he's a really good writer. He can analyze documents, group them appropriately. And his DBQ essays have been some of the best I've seen so far this year. His writing isn't the easiest to read, okay? Be honest about that, but the substance is there. He's a great student. And he is my student of the month for social studies. And he's following in a legacy, apparently, since his brother Ian Wang was a student of the month of mine many years ago. Well, not that many years ago, a few years ago. And I don't want Ethan to feel any inferiority complex to older brothers, so I kind of had to throw him the student of the month. But now he earned it. He's a great kid. Ethan Wang, social studies, student of the month. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Maria Iacono, and I teach Italian 2 and other levels of Italian. And I have particularly chosen Dylan Tutino as my student of the month for Italian 2 this year. I can't say enough about Dylan. She is always coming into the room with a huge smile. She brings such cheerfulness and joy to the classroom. And that is one of the reasons why I've chosen her. She is above all very courteous and enthusiastic about everything that we do, and very caring. And I can see this in how she not only works with just basic activities every day, but when we also gather and work with group activities or paired activities, she's helpful to other students as well as myself. I have had such a pleasure having known her for the last 2 years, and I can't say enough about her. And I just hope she continues bringing that joyfulness to my classroom every day, and I know she will. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
We'd like to thank all of our staff members for taking the time to create and share these videos with us. Thanks also to Ms. Franny Sanfilippo for creating our certificates and programs, and to Mr. Tom Irving for compiling these videos and producing this program. Last but definitely not least, to our very own Cardinals, congratulations and thanks again, Students of the Month, for doing what you do and being who you are. On behalf of the high school faculty, staff, and administration, I'm Ms. Eke. Thanks for tuning in and have a great rest of your day.